Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your greatest support. Now, fellow Kenyans, if you are within the country, I will humbly request you that you can tell which part of the country you're watching from, or just drop me the flag, or just drop me the number of the county. If you're coming from county 001, that is Mombasa, you can tell me in the comment section. You're coming from county 047, that is Nairobi. You can as well tell me in the comment section. Just mention 001, 047, 040, 020, just the number of the county where you're coming from at the comment section, and I'll figure it out and I'll know. And also, if you're outside the country, it is also good to tell me which part of the country, or which country, or just drop me the flag of the country where you are at the comment section, and I know that I will figure it out by myself. Now, fellow Kenyans, this video, I want us to talk about not necessarily what is happening in Kenya, but I want us to go at least talk about what is happening in Uganda. Because the truth of the matter is that our brothers and sisters in Uganda are really going through a lot. Those people are going through a lot. They are really going through a lot. And whatever they're going through, of course, they can't address it themselves because of the fear, what is going to happen. The government might come after them, something like that. Issues like those sometimes can make you fear, you understand? Sometimes can make you ask yourself that what if it is discovered that I'm the one that I've said this, or maybe I'm the one that is saying this. They might come for me, you understand? So those are that is exactly what I want us to discuss openly what is happening in Uganda. I was having a conversation with one of the guys that is coming from Uganda. I want to mention his name. He just texted me, and he told me that he wanted to reach out because there is a lot that is going on in Uganda, because the situation is making everything to be uneasy in Uganda. So I wanted to have a long conversation with him, but I think he was a bit busy, and I was also very busy. But I think I'll have enough time to at least talk with him, and then we get deeper into the discussion. I don't want to mention his name because when you mention the name of a person, then things like this happen, and then maybe the government will reach out to him and you are the one that is sharing more information. I'll say things like those happen. So for the sake of the privacy, for the sake of personal protection, I don't normally like sharing people's names. Identity is very much important. Have to keep your identity private. Let it just be between me and you. If you communicate, or maybe if you've talked, let it just remain between me and you. You understand? So, fellow Kenyans and Ugandans, Tanzanians, everybody that is watching this video, let me humbly request you that if at all we are meeting for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, because by subscribing, you are going to give yourself a chance, so that any moment there's a video that has been uploaded, it will be very easy for you guys to get it. Just click the notification bell if possible also, so that you will be notified by YouTube that there is a video out that you really need to watch. Of course, we normally talk about politics every now and then. That is what we do most of the time. And remember, I told you that our goal is to hit 20,000, because there are several things that I want us to start doing probably as time goes by. So probably by next week, I want us to do something, some different things, but we can only do those things through your support as my viewers. Let's talk about the government of Uganda.
Ugandans do not hate the man. It's not like they hate him. And it will be unfair to say that he has not done anything good for the country.
Museveni has really managed to tap into that food security space where like Ugandans can access food. But Bobby Wine is seen as a radical, revolutionary leader. And we saw, when he was holding the flag, waving it, everyone was just like in awe. Maybe this is the person that's going to liberate us from Museveni.
Which was formed by Yoweri Kaguta Museveni as the president. And General Muhoozi, that is Kainerugaba, that is Museveni's son. Of course, the expectation of people is that what is going to happen is that the government of Uganda is like, it's more of a family thing, is more of a family thing, lineage, family thing than everybody. And that is why people are expecting that after Museveni is done, his son is going to take over. But his son is saying this, that no, I will not stand in 2031. I leave the stage for my great uncle, Afande Saleh. He is much better than me. I am focused on God's army. So in other words, in as much as we are saying that Uganda is being led by Museveni's family, and somebody might be like, that is a lie, it's not happening, that is not the truth of the matter. What is Muhoozi saying? When you say that I will not buy, I will not stand, but I will not stand, but my uncle, that thing is still in the family. I will not stand, yes. Me as an individual, I will not do that. Me as a person, I won't do that. But my uncle, an uncle, an auntie, a brother, sister, a father, grandfather, that is a family thing. That is still family. So when you are saying that you will not stand, that one does not justify that you are seeing the government or the presidency of Uganda as a family thing. And this is where the problem is coming from. This is why now the Ugandans have a lot of problems. Like every day, every now and then, they keep on, like what is happening in Uganda, it's like, they're being ruled by, it's like Uganda is a kingdom. We know that kingdoms are the ones that are normally being like the king, and then after the king, the son takes over, even though in Uganda. Literally, look at what is happening. Umejua, Muhoozi expects, akisema kwamba, I'm not going to vie. People will be like, oh, thank God. It's coming out of the family. It is still in the family. That thing is still in the family. So, kwani huyo uncle wa Muhoozi, kwani anatoka wapi? Si bado ni uncle yake? The truth of the matter is, fellow Kenyans, is that indeed our brothers and sisters are really suffering. You see, the democracy that we are enjoying in Kenya is not in Uganda. That is what I can say. It's not in Uganda and Tanzania. Kenya tuko sawa. In Kenya, William Ruto haizi akasema kwamba kijana yake anataka kijana yake aongoze. You can't. It only happened in Kenyatta, during Kenyatta, but now you see that what happened was that it is not Kenyatta, it's not Jomo Kenyatta that handed power to Uhuru Kenyatta. No. After Jomo Kenyatta, we had Moi. After Moi is where now we had Kibaki. After Kibaki is where now Uhuru Kenyatta came in. So it is not like it was from Jomo Kenyatta to Uhuru Kenyatta. No. So that one, we can't say that one was a linear, that was a family thing. That was a family thing. Yes, power runs within the family, but it should not be like it must be given. So when Muhoozi is telling us that I'm not going to vie, but my uncle is going, what Uganda, naonea huruma sana. I was looking at the 86 years old member of parliament elected by Uganda, in Uganda actually, and I really pitied those guys. I really pitied the people of Uganda because, 86 years. No, sina ubaya, but I want you to see this guy. And then what are you, like now, what do you think? Seriously, this guy is 86 years. Hata kutembea ni shida. Hata kusimama ni shida. You see, he's walking, but akona bodyguards hapo kando, wakijaribu kutembea akilemewa watamshika. So tell me which law or which bill will this guy pass in parliament? Hata kuzungumza itakuwa shida. So literally the guy is really struggling. If the guy is struggling to walk, what about talking? What about talking? It means that this guy, there are some decisions that are going to be made that this guy will not be in a position to make. Ako tu hapo because his name is there, lakini ako tu hapo because now it's because of the force, unaona? Kwa sababu ya ile I don't know how to put it. But the truth of the matter is that there are a lot of things. There are very many things that are happening in Uganda that fellow Kenyans, let us just pray for Uganda. Actually, mimi kitu ambacho naweza nikasema ni kwamba we try as much as we can to pray for Uganda. Because the general himself amejiingiza kwa vita na US to a point that Jim Rich is saying that Commander Muhoozi has crossed a red line and now the US must re-evaluate its security partnership, which includes sanction and military cooperation with Uganda. The president's son and likely successor cannot just delete tweets and issue hollow apologies. And now, ili uone kwamba huyu jamaa ni kichwa ngumu, anakuja na anasema kwamba my name is not commander. My name is General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. What red line have I crossed according to you? You can re-evaluate whatever you want, but you will never demean and degrade us. You will never make us your slaves. Makosa imefanyika. Kweli umefanya makosa. Baada ya kufanya makosa, kile ambacho kinastahili ni kwamba wewe nenda ukaombe msamaha. Yesu umeomba msamaha, imekubalika kwamba inasemekana kwamba umeomba msamaha. Lakini msamaha ambao pia umeomba ni msamaha ambayo hata kiangaliwa kusema ukweli ni msamaha ambayo haipo kabisa. It's not like it's an apology. You understand? It's not like a serious apology because you are still saying that it's nonsense. This is the apology that he deleted. I want to apologize to our great friends, the United States. My earlier tweets that I have now deleted. I was being fed with wrong information. I have spoken with the US ambassador to our country and everything is okay. We are going to continue our military cooperation as usual. Hiyo ni apology. I really don't know how Ugandans are going to be helped because right now, you know, the reason why I really pity Ugandans is because they can't go on the street. Hawezi wakaenda kwenye, they cannot go on the street for the demonstration because if they try kidogo tu kwenda, the president has a son and the son is the general who gives orders to the police. And of course, we know very well when police officers in Uganda are released, what normally happens? There must be casualties. Watu lazima wakufe. So ukisema kwamba mnaenda kwenye streets, automatically you are going to die. And according to Muhoozi, your death doesn't mean anything to him. Your death doesn't mean actually doesn't even mean anything to him. Okay, let's not talk about demonstrating. If you say that now you want to go to court, which court? Uganda kuna court ambayo utaenda utapeleka Museveni. Kwanza utatafutwa, utaulizwa kwamba ni nani aliyekutuma. That is the question. Utaulizwa ya kwamba ni nani aliyekutuma kwenda kufanyaje? Ni nani aliyekutuma? Who sent you to go and accuse the president? Of course, koti gani? Which lawyer will want to hear the case? Remember, During the time of campaign and election, there was this lawyer who was really talking to, who really was really like trying to insult, how do you call him? This our brother from Kenya, the CNN, Larry Madowo. And actually, this lawyer was like, Larry, you should address me. The guy is really bragging. Can you listen to what he was saying? So you see, that is why I'm saying that what is happening in Uganda is something that really need to be studied, and it cannot just be haiwezi kamalizwa tu hivi. It can only be, inaweza ikaisha, I think inaweza isha tu wakati ambapo sasa pengine Museveni afe na tumuombee mabaya afe, pengine tu wakati ambapo watakufa, alafu sijui, I don't know, but it's they've now made it like it's a family thing, ambapo Museveni akitoka Muhoozi atakuja kuingia. Ndio Muhoozi sasa mwenyewe anasema kwamba mimi it's like anataka kutoa kwa family kwao, kwa nyumba aipeleke kwa nyumba nyingine kwa anko yake, ili sionekane kwamba ni familia ya, isionekane kwamba ni nyumba ya generali, nyumba ya Museveni inaongoza Uganda, anataka kupeleka kule. These things happens, we see them, we watch them. Now it only depends now with how they're being handled or how we handle them. I really pity my brothers. That is why I'm still saying that I really pity your brothers and sisters in Uganda. I really don't know how they are going to maneuver, or how they are going to succeed, or maybe how they are going to work this out. Because if it reaches this point where you're trying to figure out what is going to happen, and then you realize that it's next to impossible. Actually, it's impossible. That's what I can say, actually. That it's really impossible to solve or to sort such things out. But let us just pray for them, because what those guys are going through is hell. Kile ambacho watu wa Uganda wanakipitia, unasikia mtu anasema kwamba sio mimi nitaongoza. Yes, tunatarajia kwamba mimi nije nikaongoze, lakini sio mimi nitaongoza. Nitampea I'll give my uncle. Nitampa mjomba. I think uncle kwa Kiswahili ni mjomba. I'll give my uncle to rule. Lakini mimi nitaongoza, I'll still be the general. So in other words, it's like this guy is really enjoying killing. He's really enjoying what he's doing as a general of Uganda. That is why he's saying that mimi stoki hapa. Mimi nitakuwa generali. I'll be focusing on the army of God. I'm focusing to become on God's army. Sasa, anyway, please tell me what you think, and tell me if you are in Uganda. You can just reach out, just the same way the other guy reached out. You can just reach out and also try. We talk. I would like us to have a conversation. Just reach out via my WhatsApp. You can take my number, or just email me. At least we talk. It's good to have a conversation. It's good to talk, to know what exactly is going on. To share. Sometimes you might be going through a lot, and you're looking for somebody that you can share with, lakini unakosa. Ndio maana nasema kwamba just reach out. You understand? Just reach out. We talk. We discuss these issues. We can find a way out. I know way out is very difficult, where removing kumtoa Museveni ni ngumu. Lakini the internet is very much powerful, I think, and it can somehow help somewhere. So please let me know what you think, and also tell me where exactly you are watching this video from. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I have been your host, Boniface Bingo.